Everyone's chart is not created equal, just as everyone's life experiences are not. Some people are more fortunate than others, while others are more unfortunate. In some charts, benefics dominate, while in others, malefics do. Part of the purpose of the conditions of the planets is to see whether the benefics or malefics have the upper hand in a chart and which part of the life this applies to. Sometimes benefics or malefics can dominate the entire chart, characterizing the overall quality of life. He had a hard life, or she had a good life. Let's take a look at a chart. And let's look at Catherine, the Princess of Wales chart. She is married to Prince William, who will someday be the King of England. This is a night chart, so Venus is the benefic of the sect, and Saturn is the malefic out of sect. This means that Saturn has the potential to deliver the most harmful influence. Both of the malefics are co-present in the third house, and they are making a superior square to the Sun, which is the vital life force of Catherine, and they are also making an inferior square to the Moon, which is the health and vitality of Catherine. In particular, the Moon is adhering to Saturn, the malefic out of sect, and this adhering is really strong, and it's a connection that is not for the good of Catherine. Both the Sun and the Moon are in very difficult houses. What about Venus? It is making an inferior trine to the third house, so it is softening up a bit the malefics. Venus rules Taurus, which is her 10th house, and we can see that her marriage is tied into her reputation and career by being married to William. The south node is with the Sun, and it's lessening the Sun's meaning, lessening the topics of that house. The north node is with the Moon, so it's increasing the health and vitality, but also increasing the topics of that house. The Moon is in its domicile of Cancer and in terms of Jupiter, which is good. Being that this is a night chart, it's in the triplicity of Mars, which is not as good. The Moon is receiving an inferior trine from Jupiter, which is going to be helpful to the Moon. We have the ascendant house ruled by Leo, and the ascendant is representative of Catherine and her life, her health, who she is, and the ruler of Leo is the Sun, and it's in that sixth house and being maltreated by that superior square. This is a really difficult aspect, and in addition, yeah, you've got that Sun adhering to Saturn. So this is really tough. While she has many blessings in her life, uh, being the princess, some might say is a blessing, others might say it's not. But she has to deal with these um, health issues that she's had to deal with. In college, she had to have surgery, or growth on the side of her head, and recently she's had some very serious health challenges as well, um, that she most likely will do okay with. She seems to have overcome them, but certainly not something that is um, what anybody would want. We wish her great health and healing, and she seems to be in a good place now. Okay. Here's a comparison between the third house and the ninth house. They're both opposite each other in the chart. The third house is the joy of the moon, the ninth house, joy of the sun. Third house, short journeys, ninth house, long journeys. Third house, religious rites, ninth house, religious beliefs, doctrines. Third house, local environment. Ninth house, foreign places. Third house, early education. Ninth house, higher education. The last is more of a modern topic assigned to the third house. But if you think of the moon, how quickly the moon travels around the whole chart, it takes a shorter period of time to complete its journey. So, therefore, we have short journeys assigned to the third house where the moon has its joy. In comparison, the ninth house, the sun takes a lot longer to travel around the chart, and therefore, long journeys is assigned to the ninth house. Now, in the third house, the religious rites, which would be going to church, um, the the actual religious rites that you would perform inside the church would be assigned to the third house, whereas the ninth house, the religious beliefs, the doctrines, the pilgrimages, the things that are more outside of the daily religious rites are going to be assigned to the ninth house. The third house is the local environment because the moon is local and hovering around where um, closer to the earth, so hovering around where you actually exist. And the ninth house is foreign places because it's the sun that is further away, and therefore it's going to be places that are further away. Okay, guys, that's it for now.